See the players waiting in the fairway to hit their second shots into here. This is the number one groupings for these three schools. It's Tanner Gore of UTA, Logan Lockwood of Texas State, and Patrick Moriarty of Appalachian State. This will be Logan Lockwood, freshman from Van, Texas. These players playing in the number one position for their three schools. And Lockwood bringing it in, and it's going to roll up toward the flagstick, and he'll have a pretty lengthy putt from all the way across the green. Patrick Moriarty bogeyed this hole first two times he played in the first two rounds. And from where he is, that tree might come into play, but he's kept it out to the left some and kept it in play. And that's a flat putt from there. He could have a run at a birdie here. And now Tanner Gore, who opened with a par and had a bogey in the second round. Gore working on back-to-back 72s his first two rounds. Was 2 over through the first two rounds, and now is pretty much even par, rather 1 over par in the third round. He bogeyed the 12th and has 5 pars along with that through the first 6 holes of his third round. Gore tied for 15th in last year's conference tournament, and it's going to be a little bit short, but it'll trickle up onto the putting surface, so he'll also be putting here at the 18th. Sophomore from El Paso, Texas. Logan Lockwood had opened with a 72, 1 over par, but then struggled in the second round, shot an 80. So he drops back in the individual rankings. He is currently even through 6 holes. He has birdies at the 12th and the 15th, but bogeys at the 10th and the 13th. Moriarty had a 77 and an 82 in his first two rounds, and then was 2 over par in the third round. Moriarty opened his third round with a double bogey 6 at the par 4 10th. Also bogeyed the 13th, but came back with a birdie at the 14th, so he is 2 over par through 6 holes in his final round. So it'll be Logan Lockwood to putt first here at the 18th in this number one grouping. Lockwood's working on 2 pars here at 18 for the freshman from Van, Texas. Lockwood even first 6 holes here in the third and final round of stroke play. And has to come away across the green. And leaves himself short. He'll have that left for par here. Tanner Gore, a sophomore from El Paso, Texas. Tied for 12th right now in the individual chase, 72-72 his first 2 rounds, and on the way to a similar good score as he's won over through the first 6 holes in this, the third round. Just didn't get that one enough up the hill, and he'll have a little tester left for his par. And now Patrick Moriarty. Gives it a pretty good wrap from there, or just slides it past the left edge. Actually rolls about 3 feet past, so not a tap in for Moriarty for par here. This Tanner Gore was short and took a little bit of a break on his putt. Actually, Moriarty is still away, so he's going to have his par putt first. Rolls that one in for his par. So after a couple of bogeys here, the first 2 times around, Moriarty with the par putt. And now Tanner Gore trying to follow suit. Tanner Gore finishes off with a par, so 3 pars for this grouping here at the 18th, and they will make their way over past the scoring tent and will head over toward the number 1 tee, where they'll have their second 9, the course's front 9, as we're looking back down, and the groups representing the next 3 schools haven't made it yet to the 18th